Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm here today to talk to you about the Acer Nitro 5. So not only is the Nitro 5 probably one of the most affordable gaming laptops in the market today, it also has a promotion running at the moment. So with any purchase of the Nitro 5, you also get 1, a free headset, 2, a mouse, and 3, a gaming pack stock full of free games. So really, could you ask for more? Yeah, you could. It also has interest-free credit for 6 months, so don't worry if you want to split the payments. So let's talk about the details. The Nitro 5 boasts an 8th Gen Core i5 processor, 8GB of RAM, a GTX 1050 graphics card, and full HD display. The monitor is 15.6 inches and really it has really great performance, especially for the price point. The CPU powering it has hyper-threading, which basically means it can run multiple processors at once. It's not going to be a problem, which is really great if you like to stream while you game, which I'm sure probably a few of you do. Aside from that, the laptop really is quite stylish. The design is understated and it's small enough that it will fit into regular bags and backpacks. You know, there's no huge logos or LEDs you see on the back like with some other gaming laptops, which yeah, some of you might like, but it also would look great in an office or work environment. But there's just still enough of the smaller details, you know, like the accents in red and the outlined WASD keys that say like, hey, I do like games. So basically, really, if what you need is an affordable, low-key, but still highly performing gaming laptop that kind of bridges the divide between everyday use and gaming, this is for you. It comes in at $699, it has all the gaming accessories, and it can be found on Curry's PC World, on-site and in stores.
Hi guys, Tom here with another Asus feature video. This time we're looking at the hardcore Asus Tough Gaming FX505. Made to change the way you look at gaming laptops, the FX505 not only boasts impressive hardware, but prides itself in its affordable price and durable chassis. In fact, the FX505 has passed a series of rigorous military standard tests, successfully surviving varying conditions including solar radiation exposure, high altitude, and temperature extremes. Not that we'd expect your next gaming session to be in the Arctic, but these tests prove that it's more than certified to endure day-to-day use. Surviving anything from accidental knocks to sudden drops, the FX505 has been pushed to the limit to ensure only the very best for gamers on the move. Now, despite its durability and compact size, the FX505 packs all the punch of a top-range gaming desktop. Powered by the latest AMD Ryzen processor and NVIDIA GeForce GTX graphics, the FX505 is ready to take on any task inside and outside the gaming arena. With these top specs combined with the FX505's 6.5mm thin bezels and ultra-fast 120Hz IPS level panel mean that nothing can match its super smooth gameplay, minimal motion blur and intense immersion. Finally, the FX505's display's wide view angles ensure vivid and consistent colours, even when you're gathered round with friends watching your replays. Moving on to the ports, the FX505 has a whole host of ports to accommodate all your needs. It has a single USB 2.0 and 2 USB 3.1 ports for all your gaming peripherals, an Ethernet port for the best possible internet connection, as well as a HDMI 2.0 port to connect to an external display. Additionally, we've placed all the ports on the left-hand side of the laptop, so there's nothing to interfere with your mouse movement. Now, as all gamers know, as the battlefield heats up, it's likely that your system will too, but there's nothing worse than too much heat dropping your performance or outright crashing your system. That's why the FX505 features hyper-cool technology to ensure exceptional cooling during gaming marathons. This tech consists of the anti-dust cooling system, hyperfan and intelligent parallel fan placement to keep your system cool and clean from dust, so no more mid-game throttling.
Today we're looking at the new Nitro 7. This is a thin, sleek gaming laptop that is basically like a mobile battle station you can take anywhere and play on any time. So let's start with the device itself. The chassis has metal top, bottom and keyboard covers that give it a really refined look. The design definitely stands out. And the metal chassis also means that the Nitro 7 is thinner than most mainstream gaming laptops. It's just 19.9mm thick and only weighs 2.5 kilograms, so it's light enough to let you play wherever you please. The adapter is compact, it's easy to carry, and it's smaller than most mainstream adapters, so this device is even more portable. Sticking with the outside of the Nitro 7 for the moment, you'll see a full range of ports for hooking up all your gaming peripherals, including a USB Type-C Gen 1 and an HDMI 2.0. The Nitro 7 also comes with Killer E2500, and that detects and prioritizes games and delivers enough bandwidth for you to wave goodbye to video freezes and latency issues. Okay, let's open it up. We can see it's got really narrow bezels. They're under 7.5mm, and because of that, the screen-to-body ratio is boosted to 78%. The display itself, it's a Full HD 15.6-inch IPS panel. It's got a refresh rate of 144 Hz, and in overdrive mode, you can crank up the response time to 3 milliseconds, and all that means you'll enjoy smooth, blur-free gaming. Well, what about inside? What about the components? Well, the Nitro 7's metal shell houses a 9th gen Intel Core processor and one of the latest NVIDIA GeForce GTX graphics cards. There's also up to 32 GB of DDR4 RAM and loads of storage, so you get plenty of gaming power, your download times will be faster, and you can store all the game data you need. But that's not all that's inside. The dedicated Nitro Sense key calls up the Nitro Sense UI, and from here you can monitor your CPU usage, control your sound, your sticky keys, and your LCD overdrive, and you can also manage your cooling by turning on Cool Boost technology, and this increases fan speed by 10% and CPU-GPU cooling by 9% compared to auto mode. So that's a look at the new Nitro 7, and you can use it to boost the fun for yourself and your friends wherever you go. Take the game to them.
The GF65 Thin is here, bringing great gaming performance in a light and compact package. Included in the GF65 Thin box are accessories such as the AC power adapter and cord, warranty registration card, and user guide, and of course the laptop itself. On one side of the brushed aluminum finished laptop, we find the power and HDMI ports, and on the other, we find two USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type-C and another two USB 3.2 Gen 1 ports. Alongside the USB ports lie an Ethernet port, a Kensington lock port, and a combo audio jack. Topside, there's a backlit keyboard with multi-touch touchpad below it, and a 720p webcam in the display bezel. The 15.6-inch IPS level display panel has a 1920 by 1080 resolution and up to an optional 144 Hz refresh rate. Under the hood, we find up to an Intel Core i7-9750H processor, up to an RTX 2060 GPU, both kept cool thanks to our Cooler Boost 5 technology. It also comes equipped with an optional 16 GB of RAM and expandable M.2 SSD storage to ensure a quick and fluid gaming experience even in the most demanding AAA game titles. Running benchmarks in Rainbow Six Siege and Shadow of the Tomb Raider on the highest quality preset showed Rainbow Six Siege averaging about 182 frames per second and Shadow of the Tomb Raider averaging 75 FPS. Keep in mind that our GF65 Thin used in this video is running on a GeForce GTX 1660 Ti GPU, so you can expect even better performance if you opt for the GeForce RTX 2060 model. The GF65 Thin is extremely light, weighing in at only 4.1 pounds with dimensions of about 14 inches in length, close to 10 inches in depth, and less than 1 inch in height with the lid closed. Taste victory wherever you go with the GF65 Thin. MSI is proud to present the first 7nm technology gaming laptop on the market, the Alpha 15, an all AMD powered machine. This 15.6-inch laptop is running on a Ryzen 7 3750H processor and a Radeon RX 5500M GPU, powering a 1080p FreeSync display capable of a 144 Hz refresh rate and a 100% sRGB color gamut on select models. On the left-hand side, you'll find a Kensington lock, the Killer LAN Ethernet port, an HDMI, one mini DisplayPort, USB 3.2 Type-A and Type-C ports, and the headphone and microphone jacks. On the other side, you'll find an additional two USB 3.2 Type-A's, an SD card reader, and the charger port. Select models will feature a SteelSeries per-key RGB keyboard with anti-ghosting, which can be controlled through the SteelSeries Engine 3 app. The Alpha 15 weighs about 5 pounds and measures out to about 14 by 10 inches with a height of about an inch when the lid is closed. Experience accelerated gameplay with the Alpha 15, bringing the latest in 7nm AMD processor technology.
Hi, this is Greg from Asus, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Strix GL502 15-inch gaming laptop. Now, what makes this laptop so special is its size. We managed to pack a lot of power into a small package. In the past, if you wanted to get a GTX 970M or a GTX 980M in a laptop, you'd have to go with a 17-inch one. God! Oh, kind of like this G752 here. Now, don't get me wrong, this is a great laptop, but it's more of a desktop replacement. As you can see, it's very large, kind of thick, and it's certainly heavy. But now, with the GL502, you can get up to a 980M in a 15-inch laptop that's less than an inch thick. It weighs in at just 4.9 pounds, which is almost 4 pounds less than the 8.8 pound G752. One of the first things you're going to notice about it is the styling. It has bright orange accents on the back, as well as the ROG logo. And the orange theme continues throughout. If you look at the exhaust vents on the rear, and even the USB ports on the side. And then if you open it up on the inside, the keyboard has the orange type, and the WASD keys are full orange to help make them easier to find. But now let's talk about the most important part, what's on the inside. In the highest spec version, you'll find an Intel Core i7 6700HQ CPU, up to 32 gigabytes DDR4 at 2133 megahertz. Not super useful for gaming, but if you're like me and you like to run After Effects, Premiere, and Photoshop at the same time, then that extra RAM will come in handy. Up to an NVIDIA GTX 980M with 8 gigabytes of GDDR5, up to a 512 gigabyte PCIe SSD for fast load times and plenty of room for games. And you can also get an additional 2 terabyte SATA HDD to store everything else. Go ahead and click the link below to check out the full specs and the available options. On the left side, we've got power, Ethernet, mini DisplayPort, HDMI, USB 3.1, and USB 3.1 Type-C connector. On the right-hand side, we've got the Kensington lock, SD card reader, 2 more USB ports, then your headphone/headset connector. One of the other notable features is the microphone array. With multiple microphones, it helps filter out background noise. So if you forgot your headset on the way to the LAN, you can still show up and chat and your teammates can still hear you loud and clear. The 15-inch screen is a gorgeous matte finish. You can get it with a 1080p screen or a 4K screen. For gaming on a laptop, I usually prefer 1080p just so I can run the game at higher settings and usually get higher frame rates. But 4K is great for photo and video editing. So whatever you're into, we've got both options for you. Another cool feature is the ROG Gaming Center, where you can find system information and set up profiles for each game, including dedicated hotkeys, audio settings, and you can even record your gameplay. But the best feature of this laptop by far is how powerful it is compared to its size. And unlike the G752, it actually fits into most laptop bags and backpacks. And to be able to carry around such a powerful gaming laptop with you wherever you go, well, it's just awesome. Boom.